Hi. Oh, seriously, Paul? That was amazing. That
Wow,
was incredible.
that was something.
It's because of this.
Oh yeah, little angel.
Oh, little zippy zippy.
Yeah. Birthday party leftovers.
So I don't need to hit this record.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
They already left there. Joel, are you drinking wine?
No, it's coffee.
Because I don't know what time it is there.
It's 6 in the evening.
You could be drinking wine.
I could, but most of the time I don't drink at home.
Responsible. Yeah, I mean he's got little.
I feel like
a little.
I'm the exact opposite. I'm only ever drinking at home now.
Yeah, no reason to go do it.
I always only drank when I went out, but since I'm not going out anymore, I don't drink.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's better to be a social drinker or a solitary drinker, but everyone now has to figure out which one they are.
Yeah.
It's the moment of reckoning.
At work, we have a Friday afternoon beer call.
Very nice. Yes.
Yeah. Are you still doing it?
Yeah. We
do it.
Yes, with the beer call.
Virtuals?
Yes, we do it.
Yeah.
And not everybody drinks beer, but some.
Wish I could.
Oh, so what you're saying is you're wasted right now because you just got off Friday afternoon.
This Friday we didn't work. Did not work.
Not as drink as you drink.
All right.
Yeah. Only coffee, water.
Coffee and water. Yeah, coffee.
Pardon, I am opening snacks.
Oh,
Yeah, right in front of your
Are we doing
microphone.
Are we doing uncomfortable noises?
Yes.
Yes, here's some ASMR.
Pack some nuts.
I was like, "Fuck you, I'm out of here."
Oh no, he's going to go. No, he's going to go get the nuts.
He's
Oh
getting
no,
Piper.
all
it's gonna mix up some nuts. It's gonna fondle some nuts.
Look at it. That's his son, right? Oh my God. Look at him. He's got to survive. This is the second day I've seen a German and an Italian baby in the same day.
That sounds inappropriate for some reason.
This is what this quarantine has done. It's brought me together with babies of the world.
Babies of the world.
Babies of the world unite.
Joy's
Toddlers of the
moment
world
for
unite.
babies of the world. Time out. It's time for Joy's segment, Babies of the World.
Babies of the world.
What babies have
Hey.
you seen?
That's a German baby and an Italian baby.
And what do you
Again.
say to a German baby?
Is this a joke or are you asking?
No, what would you say to a German baby? How would you
Well,
say hello? Because we're
I think what I
teaching
said
now.
to this. Hi.
Well, right now I would say Guten Abend,
That's what I said to both
Yeah,
of
I'd
them.
say Guten Morgen is good morning. Good morning, I believe.
but it's evening.
You know what?
So Guten Abend.
It is, correct.
That's great.
Guten Tag. What's Guten Tag? Just
That's just good day.
Hi.
good day. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I took German for 3 years in elementary school. I don't remember hardly any of it now.
Apparently.
Elementary school. At the Christian
Thanks.
elementary school?
Eins, fein, drei, vier, fünf, sechs. I just remembered
Even
counting.
19. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can
Elf.
remember.
Yeah. On and on and on.
Yeah.
I had a lot of friends.
Joel also has not grown facial hair.
Don't remember anything
Yeah.
anymore.
Well, there you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, he also is very clean shaven. All clean
You guys
shaven.
all kind of look the same. The glasses, the headphones, the no
I
beard.
don't know.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Actually,
microphone.
Paul looks like he's gone into like a Thor Ragnarok. Like somebody chopped your hair.
I cut my hair today, yeah.
Okay, so you did that yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can do it. It's all right. I'm
I
on
think
my
it looks
way.
very
I'm on my way to that.
I still care
Yeah.
anymore.
I think it looks nice.
I've thought about shaving my head.
I've known several people who've done that because they're just like, what the hell? I'm not going to be able to get a haircut. I can't do it myself. Just shave it off, which seems pretty extreme.
It's a good time to try it out.
Yeah, I mean,
because
why
we don't
not?
go out a lot.
I have no idea what my head looks like. I assume there's a scar up there from when I had a brick dropped on my head as a kid.
You did
From your
that.
parents? Your parents dropped bricks on you?
Yeah.
That's not nice.
No, I was chasing a kid and he climbed up a brick wall and a brick came loose and bonk. It was like, only
From a
about
wall?
6
A brick came out of a wall? That's pretty.
Well, it was like a brick
Scary.
fence. It was only like
okay.
a fence. So, I mean,
Okay.
like the fence itself was only
So-
like 5 foot tall.
it wasn't a load bearing brick.
Wasn't a load bearing brick until it
Who was,
bore its load on my head.
Oh,
Ooh.
who was telling the story about the kid on the roof to poop on his neighbor? Like, you-
I don't know, but I can
don't know this one.
What? Tell us about
It was
the kid
on one-
pooping on his neighbor.
No, it was on one of these. Isn't it? Where he dared a kid to go climb on the neighbor's roof and poop. Was it not on?
I think you're thinking about one of Pat Piper's stories about the friend that could poop on command.
No, I remember that guy peeked out a window when someone was following him. No, they were kids, and he said, I dare you to climb up on the roof of this woman's house and poop in her yard. And then he got caught. That wasn't on this podcast?
Come here.
it might have been, but I don't remember.
I don't know. Maybe.
Sounds like it would have
is
been.
now.
Right?
It is now. It's now part of the canon if it wasn't before.
I'm going to have to
It's
do
fertilizer.
something.
You're just helping their
Yeah.
grass grow.
Yeah, but then he got in trouble
Well, yeah, all kids get in trouble for doing daring things.
pooping in their neighbor's yard.
I have a question to ask you.
Uh-oh.
Get over
Is it about
here.
pooping? Is it about pooping off roofs?
It is.
I hope.
Yes, it is. Come here.
Yeah.
Come here. Come here.
Is that Hayden?
Stop doing your homework and come
Didn't
here.
you want to be on the podcast all the time, and now suddenly?
Yeah, all of a sudden now we're shy. Come here. Come here.
Yeah, so I can say I saw an American.
Get over here now. Jeremy starts using dad voice.
Oh, he's so cute. Hi, what's your name?
Hayden.
Hayden. Now, are you 7?
Yes.
How's school going?
Good.
Are you studying these days?
Off the roof.
No.
Climb up on a roof and poop.
No.
Yeah, was that you?
No.
No. Who's teaching you? Your mom or your dad?
Neither.
Are you guys doing online school where you are all hanging out together, or is it just you're getting stuff from your teachers?
Getting stuff from my teachers.
Okay.
Have you called your friends, FaceTime them or whatever?
No.
No. Yeah. What else? You want to sing something?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can you say anything besides yes?
My teacher's coming by the house today.
Oh,
Oh,
what for?
To drop some books off to me.
keep
Very
a safe distance.
Wow, what
Throw
happened?
him out of the car.
Mr. Energetic. You're like all. What is this? Who are you?
He's professional. That's what he is.
Oh, I have a question. Wait, I have a question for him.
This
I have a
is.
question.
Oh. There's another question for you, Mister Sappy Happy Energy.
Sappy.
Hayden, do you think your dad should shave his head?
What?
Do you think your dad should shave his head? He said you
No.
why not? You don't think it'd be cool?
No.
Don't you want to see the scar from a brick that he dropped on his head when he was little? No, nobody wants to see that. Okay, that's fair. Fair enough.
Man,
So don't shave it.
wow! I am gobsmacked.
By this calmness.
Yes, I don't know who that is. I don't know who
Maybe
that was.
you just found a new way to calm him down.
Yes,
Is to pretend
Intimidation.
have.
Let strangers watch him.
Yep, that's right. I'm just gonna put this on a loop, and
I think I
How,
intimidated
how
it.
about we all just nod our heads for a while without saying anything, and you can use this as a loop.
just feel judged. Oh man,
What is Joel doing?
he's like,
I see that.
oh, that's funny. Wow, that was something.
Yeah, he was
geez.
very still.
Yeah, he was.
So the teacher is taking books to all the kids.
Yeah, well, they did. You know how they have those Scholastic book fairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
he bought some
Yeah.
books.
Yeah, he
There's
bought
nothing
them,
books like he'll never read like I used to do. That's always
Yeah.
good.
So
I love those book fairs.
yeah, so his.
I
book
always tried to
order
get
is-
the sticker books and the dumb
Mhm.
things, and my parents were like, "No, get a book." So I'd always get Encyclopedia Brown and never read them ever. Or Hardy Boys, never read a single Hardy Boy.
Well, there you go.
I didn't read till college, quite honestly.
See, I read until college and then quit.
Wow, I was the opposite. I didn't. Mostly is because I didn't know that I had ADD and I just couldn't get into a book. And then in college is when I finally got diagnosed. And I'm like, books are awesome.
Yeah.
I had a lot of catching up to do.
So you got on some medication,
Yeah.
and then you were able.
I got on some Adderall, and then I went to heroin, then I went to meth, then I went to cocaine.
So where are you now?
Feeling good.
Now I'm on suppositories to loosen that stool. So
From quitting the heroin?
But
it's
he's
pretty much the same
gluten-free.
thing. Yeah,
So
yeah, you got to watch out for cocaine, not gluten free. They just put powder. in it.
that is just loaded with gluten.
So if
Loaded
you
with
take gluten in through your nose, is it still has the same effect? Or could you like eat bread?
You mean could I overly toast some bread, chop it up, snort it? Would it do the same thing?
Well, like if you snort gluten, is it gonna have
I
the
feel
same
a
effect?
challenge coming on.
Does it have
Where
to go
would it
into
go in your
stomach?
system? So it would go into my lungs, which probably wouldn't be good.
No.
No,
Okay, but that's not the question. The question
That's not
is,
the
would you have the same effect?
So it probably
Would it-
wouldn't because I don't because the problem is how I metabolize it. I don't know enough about biology, but I don't think snorting it would have it being metabolized.
I think it has to be in the intestines to
Yeah.
get
So
into the
technically, I guess I could do that. I would stop breathing. Probably
you could shoot up some gluten.
Yeah.
Oh, a direct IV.
Yeah.
Isn't that what's glucose?
I don't know.
Compared to gluten, is there a difference?
Sugar.
I don't know.
Well, because gluten becomes sugar, does it not?
Well, yeah.
Gluten become glucose?
Yes.
Let's
Glue.
go with that.
We sound
It
like a
also
lot of
becomes
people who are
glue.
not experts talking about
Yeah.
things. as we
I
are.
don't
What?
think so.
What is gluten?
Gluten talk.
Oh my! Oh my!
It's
oh
bread
my.
day. That means bread day, right?
Yes, Saturday is bread day or brot day.
Joel, do you find this offensive?
Hmm?
Do you find this offensive? Do you
No,
find this
not at
offensive what they're doing to your native
No,
tongue?
not at all.
Oh, not at all.
Oh
I have
man!
I
to.
think it shows
I have
more
to
of
ask-
our ignorance than it is more insulting to Joel. It just shows how dumb we are, which is true.
I like to ask
I got
every-
briefly Twitter famous, you guys.
Yeah, I saw it. It's trending in what way? Like around your neighborhood?
No, in the United States, I have almost 1,000 likes on this thing now.
Son
On the
of a-
little
what-
Sebastian thing?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
it just blew up. I'm like, wow, okay.
I didn't
Well,
even get it.
Because everybody loves little Sebastian.
Everybody loves little Sebastian, and it's the
I don't
Google
even know what it
3D
is.
little horse. I'm like, oh, they got a pony. He looks exactly like little Sebastian. So I just went for it, and apparently 1,000 people think it's very funny, including
Wow.
Jim O'Hare. Oh,
Oh,
Gary,
Jerry, yeah,
he likes it.
Mr. Gergich.
Yeah,
That's
look for
funny.
it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
It is kind of fun. I've been spooking the kids out and being like, hey, is there something wrong with my phone? And I'll put like the shark in the middle of the living room, and they're like, oh, what is that? I'm like, oh, is there a shark in the room? They're like, Dad, you're an idiot. I'm like,
Your kids are gullible.
No, they're just like, what are you looking at? And they're like, what? Because they don't expect to see.
No
Some
one
weird
expects
thing in the
AR
ceiling.
shark. That's
No one
right.
expects the Spanish shark.
You look
There's
at
and you
that.
can get you can do little pugs. Like there's different dogs you can do.
I need to do little pugs.
You can
I'm
do
going to celebrity retweet
German
this.
Shepherd. Okay, celebrity retweet. Tell Amy
Yes.
Poehler to get involved.
Yeah, because she listens to me. We're good friends.
Just tag her. Just tag her.
Celebrity
Just tag her or Adam Scott or something. They got nothing
Mhm.
else to do.
Okay.
Because I can't do it. I would feel very wrong in retweeting my own tweet to Amy Poehler.
That would be a little bit weird.
Yeah,
That's a little thirsty, friend.
That's way too thirsty. That's way
Yeah.
too desperate. So I'll ask other people to do it for me.
There you go. There you go.
That's
So I
one
know-
step before paying someone to do it.
That's
Paying
right.
Is
someone.
That's right.
it Amy Poehler Smart Girl?
I don't know.
think
Probably.
it is. Does it have a little checkbox next to it?
Yeah,
That's her then.
SMRTGRLS.
So I had terrible sleep last night, and
Oh,
it was because I had nothing but straight up dreams about video conferences all night long.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was just like I just kept seeing heads in boxes and more the worst part about it was me trying to figure out in my brain, in my dreams, different ways to route audio to different. Oh, it was terrible. Terrible.
You had a tech dream. Oh,
I had a tech dream. So I got up and read about WordPress. And that put me back to sleep.
That definitely will put you to sleep. The loop. Just read about the loop for a long time. You'll get real bored real fast.
Real sleepy.
And then you try to figure out where all their functions are and you'll get real bored.
Mm-hmm.
It has gotten very big. If you've gone into WordPress lately, it is.
I have not, but I just downloaded. I just downloaded a Vagrant box for WordPress development, just because I thought, it's been a good couple of years since I've been in there. So
it is massively. It's a big system. It's a very big system. Jeremy died.
No, I'm here. I'm telling time.
You're telling time? What are you telling time?
I'm telling time whether it is correct.
Okay. Celebrity retweeted it for you.
Oh, yeah. You had a question, Joy. Question?
I did.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be a rough follow-up to your story
to my
about your
video
dreams.
conference dreams.
No, I like to ask people in other countries, because I'm talking to them constantly. When do you think this is going to end on your end?
I have no idea. People are starting to, in Germany, they want to know when this will all stop, all the restrictions, but I don't think this will be
who will stop first? Us or you? Probably us, because we're America.
I don't know. But
well, I think in America, it's not going to be all of America. It's going to be, again, state by state.
For sure, yeah.
Which is fine, but that's certainly not a great way to stop it, because it's not as if
it's not over. That's the problem. If you stop, it will start again.
That's right.
So you have to really
and the fallacy of warmness stopping it. Like, it's spreading in Australia and in Africa, and it's pretty hot in those places right now. So,
speaking of Australia, whatever happened with Tom Hanks? Where is he?
He's back, from what I've read and heard.
Yeah.
Oh, so we brought him back to America.
Yes. And I assume he's okay.
Ross Float let him go.
One person I haven't heard from or about in a while, which probably is bad, is Boris Johnson. Not that I'm a fan of his, but I have not heard.
I saw something yesterday that he's on the mend.
Oh, really?
He's not anymore in the intensive care, I read.
Okay. Because that was the same thing like with John Prine. He didn't hear anything for a while, and then suddenly he was dead. So, like, there's always that worry of, like, I think that's what Merlin Mann was talking about. I don't know if you heard that, Jeremy, but this is like a new age where you hear someone coming down with it, then you don't hear from them, and then you hear that they're dead, and you're like, what the hell?
Uh-huh.
Which is, there's going to be a lot of that. There already is a lot of it. Like, it's just every day you're like, this person who was this old died from COVID. You're like,
oh yeah. Every time I see somebody died, it's like I have to check and see what it was from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's also this really weird, because I was talking to my dad last night. We all did a house party meeting for my daughter's birthday, but people have this misconception of how many people have died in wars and whatnot. Like Vietnam, like everyone's like, oh, millions died. I'm like, no, they didn't actually.
Nope.
So, it was like,
well, maybe not millions of Americans.
No, I just mean in terms of Americans, like it was 78,000, which is a lot. And that was also over like a 10-year period. We are going to lose so many people in such a short amount of time. That is the scary thing about this. Like we're at 16,000, and that's like in a month. That's insane.
Are you worried about when it is time to go back?
Yeah.
I find myself starting to worry about that. But not like afraid I'm going to get it, but like afraid, like, what is that going to look like? Because it's going to be a big change again.
It's going to be a lot of... It's going to be a lot of scared, overly cautious. Well, I'm not going to say overly cautious.
Hopefully.
That's not fair to say, because
I think
it's warranted. You think what?
I think people will be reckless.
I think so. Well, I think some people will, for sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Because it's going to be like, sweet, we're done, woo, and then
And that's the problem, is like talking about done, I think, is the wrong word.
Exactly.
And if people
so many people, it's gonna get done. It's done.
Right.
Yeah.
If I can go back out, then it
disappeared, just like Trump said it would.
Right. Because I'm like, it's not done until there's a vaccine. That's just it. That's the done. The done is when we have a vaccine.
So when there's a vaccine, we're not all going to be able to get it.
No, but the
It'd be
vaccine
the high
certainly
risk.
curbs it, just like it does polio or the regular flu or other things like that. But
Well, eventually.
eventually, but that's what I mean. Like with what was it? H1N1 wasn't nearly as contagious or deadly, but I believe we found a vaccine for it. But we were also
Did.
well prepared. Like I think we saw it coming. That's why it didn't spread as bad. That's why it got tamped down. I remember my kids had to get shots for it or something. But this is like we don't know anything about it. We don't know how to vaccinate it. We don't know how to stop it.
Yeah, and
So go ahead, Joel.
Yeah, and you are infectious up to 5 days before you really realize that you are ill. That's a big problem, man.
And where it can live and how long it can live on surfaces and places and how it spread. Like there for a while, like it's only for people who show symptoms, I think is what like now it's not. Now it can be spread through just talking, not coughing or sneezing or so it's just that's what's terrifying. It's like the done is not until we can figure out how we stop it.
Right.
Which it will just come and everyone keeps talking about this. Not everyone. People who are doctors and whatnot. So like this is the same thing that happened with Spanish flu. We had a wave of it. Everyone thought they were better. They went back to normal, and it came back worse. Which that's what's terrifying. I'm sure that's probably what you're a little bit nervous about too, Joy.
That would probably be like in the autumn, yeah.
Yeah, it would be
like
fall.
when there's all kinds of sicknesses out there.
And
if they relax it too fast, it's already again in the summer.
Yeah.
Finishing the restrictions too fast.
Yeah, I think China, they might be getting it back again, even though they're not saying that. But I think they said that there's cases just because they're allowing travel back. Like, wow, that's scary. I mean, it's like, look what happened at Italy. That's frightening how massively they got hurt. Like they couldn't even, I can't imagine them sustaining another round of that within a couple of months.
Oh yeah, no, that would be fascinating for sure.
And we got states in the United States already that are done. They don't have any more resources. Like they don't have the medicines, the masks, the gowns, the beds, the ventilators, because there's no hierarchy government divvying this stuff out. It's state against state. States that like Trump are getting stuff faster. Like it's just,
oh yeah,
that's what's
frightening. It's crazy that some states are getting things because of relations with Trump.
Oh yeah, no, it's a good old boy network is the saying in America.
I saw that Kansas, some dude overturned a rule that churches can't meet. And it's like, nah, they can totally meet.
Yeah.
That's like,
there's a big fight about that for Easter.
Stupid.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, Easter.
I know. When is that? Oh boy. Sunday, right?
It's Sunday.
Yes. Sunday.
Yeah, it's hard that you can't meet your family. It's Easter. That's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a potluck, and we're all just we're just sending foods to other family members' doorsteps.
Nice.
Are you?
I kind of think so. Yes.
I know some people are doing. I heard people doing driveway Easter, like family in the garage if you have one, and the other people in a driveway or the sidewalk, or.
Well, we're not doing.
Yeah, I don't have any family to meet with, but I wouldn't even know what to make at this point because I'm like, I'm not going. I went to my store once for the 3 weeks. I'm not going again.
I have wine.
Wine.
You need family and wine.
Yeah.
I
did pick up for the first time from a restaurant.
No, because you got pizza the other day.
Pizza was delivery, so this was pickup. They did a good job. They had a line. You would go to the patio. You'd sit in your car or drive up to their patio. They'd come out with them. They had a mask and gloves.
How do you know what's going on in the kitchen? The people that are really.
You don't, but from what I have read, this has not changed. You can't get it through food, is what I've read.
Right.
Because that's
hot food.
Respiratory.
Yeah, hot food. Yeah.
Right. Right. But if they put it in the box and there's something on their hand, then it's on the box.
Look, Joy,
I'm just surprised that you are
rubbing their balls on your hot dog for generations. And,
I'm fine with ball dogs.
Okay.
I'm
just telling you.
It's a little bit.
You've had plenty of sneezers,
but I did have wipes with me and wiped down the containers
There you go.
because I'm
You
paranoid.
could get the food out of the containers and throw them away, wash your hand. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what if I smell the food? Then can I get it?
No.
If
No,
it's
I'm
heated up,
curious.
if it's cooked, it kills it. So there wouldn't be anything in there. But
Right.
Well, it's heated. Okay. Oh,
Take a big old whiff and let's see.
if you licked the container,
but you said
that's
it
still not
can't be.
that's still not going into your lungs. Like they said, it's a respiratory disease, not a.
Okay, so if I put my mouth on, let's say, a chicken breast and go, then I can get it.
Or if you snorted it, if you just chopped it up and snorted it,
But not if you injected it.
right?
But not if
Yes.
okay. All right. No, I really, really want to get carry out. We haven't done it, which is weird.
I think restaurants are
They're
being
big about
very, very
Yeah, they're being very careful. Yeah.
because they could get themselves into a whole shitload of trouble, and right now they can't do that. So
No, that's the last thing they can afford to do
yeah,
at this point. So yeah, no, it's okay.
I should
It's
do it?
fine. Yeah, you should do it. Treat
I feel like
yourself.
you're setting me
Treat
up for
yourself.
Treat yourself.
treat
Yeah,
yourself.
do it. Go ahead.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, that could-
2011. Sorry.
Okay, maybe I will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
I'll send you
I got an exciting package in the mail today.
it. Yes, you do.
yeah.
You have an exciting package, Jeremy.
I went and got myself some combat soap. So it's a waterless soap. So people who are deployed and whatnot, they need to wash themselves up, but they don't have water. They can use this foamy soap. And so since we know that soap is better than hand sanitizer,
Yes.
so you got
Right.
a little. So
You don't have
now-
water? Oh, you're taking.
No, I'm going to
water.
keep it in the car. So that way, instead of having hand sanitizer, you soap up.
I just looked that up.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same brand that I just got right away.
I don't know, probably.
Duke Cannon.
Oh no, it's not Duke. I didn't get Duke Cannon, although Duke Cannon is good stuff. I have
Never heard of it.
I have some solid cologne from Duke Cannon, and it is
Duke
lovely.
Cannon. Oh, they got some cool posters.
and
on
some
the
really
website.
good lip balm from Duke Cannon. That's really good.
Wow,
Manly lip balm,
manly lip balm. Dude.
citrus mint.
It's so manly.
Do you have? Can you show us the soap? Do you have it nearby?
Hey Hayden, go get the package that just showed up.
Have Hayden
What's it called?
fetch
Waterless
soap.
soap, basically?
Yeah,
I guess that's what you'd
basically.
call it?
I want to see you use it, demonstrate it.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it
actually.
like in a jar? So is it liquid or?
Yeah, it's a.
We're about
it's
to
a
find
foam.
out.
It's a foam.
Oh, it's not a bar.
Well,
I was
there are
thinking it was
also,
like a
no,
bar.
although they apparently there are a whole bunch of bars. Wow, I didn't realize that.
Is Hayden fetching the soap?
He's getting the package.
He's gophering.
Yes, he's gophering. Man, there are all sorts of crazy combat
Gojo.
soaps.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I remember Gojo. This
What about
funky
there's something called something
stuff.
orange. We used to use something orange as this gritty cleaner for when we in art class.
Yeah, my grandpa always had this big vat, and it had a wall dispenser. It was called Goop.
Yes, goop.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was called Goop. And
Yes.
yeah, you would and a little glop of.
Well, you
goop
could either
would-
get a jar of or like a metal container of it that looked
Mhm.
like Crisco,
Oh man.
Put it in your hair.
and you put it in your hand, so it would just get off all of the oil, turpentine, all the stuff.
Yeah,
from-
yeah,
and then there was this
See-
other thing called something orange that was like gritty.
yeah.
It
But
would
I don't remember what that is. See, now there's all this namespace pollution with Goop, and so
Yeah.
Goop is not Goop.
Yeah.
I want the Goop. I don't want.
Why can't they?
Goop.
They should sue Goop for taking their good name and ruin it with
kidding.
her vagina stones.
eggs? Yeah.
Goop. It's going to come up with the wrong stuff. You might have some Goop still in her house. Yeah, there it is. Goop hand cleaner. Oh, that stuff's the best. And the G is a hand. Got a little hand.
Oh,
that
there we
makes
go.
the G.
Yes, it is.
Wait,
Goop.
where's the
Goop hand
soap?
cleaner. I don't know where the soap is. The soap has gotten held up in shipping from upstairs to downstairs.
Maybe you could use Goop. Goop is waterless, it says.
Yeah, that actually might be a decent idea.
There's plenty of
What
it.
is that?
Yeah, because people aren't thinking about it.
I know. We got to think differently.
That's why I went with this stuff that I got, because I was like, oh,
Smart.
hey, people aren't thinking about this.
No, smart.
Yeah, smart. Now everybody will think about it.
Oh, so there's this. That's what it is. Orange goop. It's goop, but it was this orange. It has pumice in it, so it's gritty.
We almost done.
I don't think my stuff is ever coming. Just so you know.
You can't talk about packages and stuff coming. That is not right.
Or goop.
Or goop.
Yeah,
Especially orange goop.
my package has stuff coming with goop.
Woo, can use it. Well,
yeah, sorry to disappoint on that one.
okay. It's always money.
That's okay. Fast orange. That's what we have. Fast orange. That's another waterless thing.
I mean, I guess I can go into my orders and I can show you what I got.
Wow. Fast orange microgel hand cleaner. Lots of these available. Wow.
This has gotten riveting.
Yes, we're talking about hand cleaner. So amazing.
I know.
Have you guys like that app that I sent, the How We Feel app?
Yes, I do like that.
I just got my check-in just now.
Oh.
How are you feeling today? Good.
Oh, God. Someone's going to check if I do it.
What they're doing is trying to collectively understand areas and
yeah.
how people are feeling. And then they show you your stats of like, people in your area are feeling,
Okay.
good, not good.
Send it to Joel or put it on your famous Twitter account.
My famous Twitter account. I shall. How many people in your household have symptoms or tested positive? 0. It's a nice little app.
I'm just going to do a long, slow fade.
I'm going to have to go because I have to send you guys an email about something.
Okay.
I'm going to hit this.